So we have joined Georgina Hayden in her taverna, where she's making some delicious Greek meatballs. Morning,
Georgina. We're very excited about this.
I'm so excited. That looks amazing.
Doesn't it?
Everything's amazing.
Yeah, that is such a proper picture, isn't it? So I'm going to show you how to make the meatballs. They're called Keftedes. They're a typical Greek dish, and we have them in all different forms throughout Greece and Cyprus. So pork, chickpeas, greens. They can be vegan, vegetarian.
What have you gone for?
I've gone for pork. I'm doing the Cypriot version. So we've got our pork
nice.
mince. I'm going to show you how to flavour it. We've got some white pepper. We're going to go in with all our spices and herbs first. We've got some dried mint and cinnamon, which is kind of the classic Cypriot flavours, like lots of cinnamon. Lots of people think cinnamon should mean sweet things. I think goes so well with savoury.
Does it work? I've never tried it in savoury.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Does it?
Yeah, honestly, if you're making, like, a really normal bolognese or ragu, if you just put cinnamon in it, it then becomes really Greek.
What does it do?
It's just lovely. It's just like a bit of
Do you
warmth.
taste the cinnamon?
No, but you're not going to sit there and think, oh, it tastes like a cinnamon bun, but it just adds a bit of warmth.
Changes it up a bit.
Yeah, totally. So you've got some parsley, some chopped onions, some breadcrumbs in there.
I'm just in my happy place right now.
Are you?
All of this is so good.
Yeah, this is right up our
You need a beer.
I need a beer or a Coke, definitely.
You want a Coke, full fat.
A full fat
100%.
Coke, 100%. Some salt.
Or a little Cypriot beer with it.
Yeah.
A little Cypriot beer, all of the above, and a bit of baking powder. That's going to make it a bit lighter. And we're going to scrunch all that together. And the difference between regular meatballs, I would say, and keftedes is grated potato. So that's what sort of gives it a slight hash brownie, you know, like sort of crunch. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, completely.
So we've grated the potato, squeezed out all the moisture. So we're not just using breadcrumbs, we're going double carbs. I'm going to show you a little trick. I grated that and squeezed out all the moisture. Can you see that water?
Yeah.
So what you want to do is get rid of the water, but underneath, can you see that sediment?
What is it?
So that's the starch.
Oh, right.
So you want that to go inside the keftedes to make them extra crispy. So that is the good stuff. That's the stuff that's going to make it really crisp and delicious.
I've never seen it done before.
Yeah, that's my granny's tip. That's a Mamma Mia Yaya tip there. That's the stuff you learn from the...
tip.
Yeah. You know, like, 'cause that's what you learn from your elders, don't you? So
Yeah.
when I cook with my granny, my Yaya, that is gold. That's
Georgina, what's your background? Is it Greek-Cypriot, huh?
Yeah, so my grandparents had a taverna in North London, in Camden, for almost 30 years, yeah. So my Yaya hopefully is watching, although I think she's at church, but she should be watching, maybe.
So did you used to watch them cook all the time?
Yeah, and I still cook with her all the time.
Really?
She's
Oh, so
83 and she still feeds the family.
Wow.
Like, at least once, twice a week. She's a force.
She loves it.
She loves it.
Nurturer.
Yeah, totally.
That is a table full of love, isn't it?
It is, honestly.
Loving every mouthful of this, huh?
Oh, that's how you show people you care. So you've made your mixture, and that's gorgeous. But one more tip I've got for you is you let that rest in the fridge and you put on a couple of slices of bread. Because what's going to happen when that's resting...
Just on the top?
On the top, that's going to absorb any moisture that hasn't... You know, because if you add too many breadcrumbs, it just dries it out. And then you don't want them to be stodgy. You want them still to be nice and light.
I've never seen anyone do that before.
Yeah, there you go. Got
This
all
is a proper masterclass, isn't it?
Yeah, so that's it. And that's how you get really light, crispy meatballs. So that's our delicious mixture there. And we've got some frying already.
And how long do you leave that in the fridge for, Georgina?
If you can leave it for at least half an hour to an hour, that'd be great.
Yep.
And the thing about these is, whilst they're really nice hot, they're really popular as, like, party food. So you can fry them in the morning and just serve them in the afternoon. Like, we never want to be slaving away when people are here.
So you can have these cold as well?
100%. Yeah, 100%.
They're fine.
Oh, they're delicious cold. They're so nice. Yeah, totally. Because I think that's a classic Mediterranean thing. We don't want to be cooking when you're there. We want to be chatting to you.
Yeah.
So do it all in advance. Now, I'm going to show you a really typical side dish from most Greek dishes is bulgur. I know when you saw it earlier, you were quite excited. So you've got some there. And the way to make bulgur really nice is caramelise some onions. And then, this is actually vegan, so, you know, you can serve it with anything or just have it as a main. My mum has it on its own with some yoghurt. And we're going to add some broken up vermicelli.
I was wondering what that was.
Me too.
Yeah.
I thought it was noodles.
It is.
Not, I mean,
it is. Well, it's either vermicelli pasta or noodles. You can use rice noodles, you can use pasta.
It really works. It really works.
Yeah, it's a nice bit of texture. So if you've got time, give it a few minutes and let it get lovely and golden and brown. And then we're going to add some chopped up tomatoes, cinnamon again. That's that. And then we're just going to add the bulgur wheat and some stock and just leave that for 8 minutes.
And then the bulgur wheat absorbs the stock like couscous would or something,
Exactly, yeah, and you get loads of flavour. So if you were making this as part of, like, a vegetarian or vegan spread, you could use veggie stock. I've got chicken stock here because, you know, we've got pork, why not? Might as well.
Yeah.
And we'll just give that a few minutes, add our bulgur wheat. and then we add our stock, and then you just cover it for 8 minutes, and the key thing is, after that, take it off and put a tea towel on top to absorb all that excess moisture. Keep it fluffy.
Yeah. Georgina, when did you realise that you were such a good cook?
Oh, bless you.
When did you know? Did you just, when you was, like, literally dropping the microphone?
Do you know what?
Yeah, I'm good.
I was a bit late to the party.
Really?
Yeah, because I think I always thought everyone's life revolved around food. Because I was literally... My big fat Greek wedding, that is my life. So
Really?
I was born in this restaurant, we lived upstairs, I wore the glasses, I was proper geeky, and I thought everyone was obsessed with food. So when I was at university and I was like, you're not reading food magazines. What do you mean you're reading Grazia and all of this stuff? I don't understand. That's when the penny dropped. So it took a while. But then I was like, hold up, this is what I need to be.
This is you.
Legacy.
This is your passion.
Yeah, exactly. So that was that. So
Georgina, just a word about this tzatziki, which I've just tried. It's so tasty.
Oh, my tzatziki. So that is my mum's recipe. So it's a real, mum and me family affair. That's my mum's recipe, and that is, the key thing with tzatziki, I think, is if you can grate the cucumbers and salt them and leave them in a colander to get rid of the excess moisture, it gives them loads of flavour, but also keeps them... No, it's not too wet. I think that's a real key thing. You don't want wet tzatziki. You don't want it to be sloppy, do you? So my mum always, any party, any family gathering, that's my mum's thing. She brings a tzatziki. So, yeah. So we've got our lovely bulgur wheat here. You can add some tomato puree to that. You can add whatever you like. A bit more. You can even add sun-dried tomatoes. Would be nice. We've got our Keftedes here. We're
Got some holiday chips as well.
Yeah, have you got oregano on them?
Oh, so good.
Yeah,
so nice,
got to have the oregano and a bit of feta. We bring all the sunshine today. So we've got our Keftedes, and we've got some down here as well, which are a bit more golden, just to bring to you. Look at that. You were worried there wasn't enough.
Oh, look at those ones.
Hello.
Delicious.
There we go.
I do like the combination of pork with the breadcrumbs. It really kind of works, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's really lovely.
Really
and
good
like
stuff.
I said, they can just stay there.
They're not going to stay there for long, let me tell you.
There we go.
Georgina, that is beautiful. Thank you so very much. Now, you
me.
can find the details of the recipes of all our chefs on our Free This Morning app.